Hi everyone, Theo here. Now I'm demonstrating the tools that are part of the Amasuite package, which is basically a package of really good tools for Amazon sellers or affiliates. Now this tool here is called the Top 100 Analyzer, and in my opinion this is the most powerful tool of them all. So I'm going to show you exactly how it works, but if you do decide to purchase this, you'll have several tutorial videos, and I recommend you watch those as well, because this is just a quick demonstration so you can see what it's like before you decide if it's for you or not. Now what this tool does is it brings back a whole lot of data about top 100 lists on Amazon. So that could be the best sellers, it could be the most gifted, the most wished for. But the great thing is it doesn't just give us the data for the top level categories. So it doesn't just give us the main bestsellers, it allows us to dig down into the subcategories and get the top 100 for those subcategories as well. If you're a student of my course, you will know that it's not recommended to sell anything that's in a top 100 of the main categories because it's too competitive. But here we can dig right down to the subcategories, and there's more we can do as well. So let's start. The first thing you can do is you have a choice of getting data from Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk. So either of those two. Now for these demonstrations, I'm going to use Amazon.co.uk. Next thing that we can do is we can choose which list we want to get data from. Do we want the bestsellers or the new releases, movers and shakers, most wished for, or most gifted? So I'm going to stick with bestsellers for the demonstration. Now over here, we can do one of two things. We can search all main categories, or we can select a category and a subcategory. Now, why would you want to search all main categories? Well, this would be great if you're going through the stage of what I call seller's block, which is where we just can't think of products to even start researching in the first place, because sometimes it's hard to think past the products that we ourselves buy and use for our home or for our car or whatever. It's hard sometimes to think about all the millions of products that are out there simply because we ourselves don't use those particular products. So by clicking this box here, search all main categories, it's going to bring you back an enormous list of bestsellers on Amazon. Right, it's going to go through every single category and bring back the top 100 bestsellers in all those categories. Now you can then scroll through this, and it's going to really get your creative juices flowing, and you're going to start to come up with lots and lots of ideas for products that then you can do a little bit more research on using these tools. Okay, but because it obviously takes the software a couple of minutes to bring back those results, because there's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of them, I'm not going to demonstrate that. I'm just letting you know it's there. What we're going to do is choose a category and subcategory to bring back data from. So for the main category, I'm going to go with garden and outdoors. And for the subcategory, I'm going to go with lighting. And then I'm going to go ahead and click this little green circle here to start the software extracting the data from Amazon. Now the software has finished extracting the data, and it's extracted 100 results because this is the top 100 bestsellers in the subcategory lighting, which is in the main category gardens and outdoors. Now what you can see here is, first of all, it gives me the rank of this item in the subcategory. So this is the rank in the subcategory, not in the top level category. So this is the BSR, the bestsellers rank in that subcategory. In a minute, I'm going to show you how to get the BSR in the main category that this item is in. But first of all, let's look at what we've got here. We've got the BSR of this item in the subcategory of lighting. Now, the category or the subcategory is outdoor lighting. And we've got the titles here. And now what we've got here is the list price and the sale price. Now when you go to Amazon, you'll see that a lot of items have got a list price, then crossed out, and then below it the sales price, and beside that you are saving X percent, so 10% or 50%, whatever it is. Now, as a seller, an Amazon seller, this is not really relevant to you at all. Now, if you're going to be an Amazon affiliate, this could be relevant to you because if you're extracting the listings from Amazon and listing them on your website, then these savings are going to show on your website where that product is displayed. I want to mention one thing though here, and that is that it looks like Amazon is phasing this out, or they're cutting down on it. So they're cutting down on sellers stating an inflated list price and then a knockdown sale price, which is in fact the real price of the item, so that customers think they're getting a bigger saving. Already a lot of items you'll see now, many of them that did previously have a list price and then a sale price that was much lower than the list price, many of those items are now only showing one price, so the price they're actually being sold at. So I just wanted to mention that. Now, this means commission. Now, what this is only relevant if you are an Amazon affiliate or if you want to be an Amazon affiliate. This is the dollar amount, or in this case, the pound amount, because it's the UK site, that you would make as an affiliate if one of these items is sold on your website. Now, here's the thing. You don't get a high rate of commission as an Amazon affiliate. You need to make it up through volume, but this commission rate does go up as your volume, so the number of items that you're selling, as that increases, your commission rate goes up. So in fact, it could be more than double this as time goes on. And this here rating, this is the average review rating that this item has got, and this is the number of reviews the item has got, and this is the total number of offers on this listing. So what that means is there are the number of sellers that are actually selling this product on that listing. Now let's go back though and let's get the rest of this data here, because this is going to be important to us. And to do that, just go down here to get more data and then click on extract all data. And now the software is going to take a couple of minutes to get all this data and fill it in. So I'm just going to stop the video here for a couple of minutes. Now, the software has extracted all the data, and now we can see this other information over here, which is the main rank. So this is the rank of the items in the top level category, so the main BSR. And over here we have the main category that the item is in. Now you might think, okay, all these items here, they're all outdoor lighting, so they should all really be in the garden and outdoors category. And they should, but some of them are not. Now, just to prove to you that this is not a glitch or an error with the software, I'm going to click on this item here. It's going to take me over to amazon.co.uk. That's where we got this data from. It's a set of 6 LED solar lights. The subcategory is outdoor lighting. So we would think it should be in the garden and outdoors category. Let's go ahead and click on it. So now I've opened this listing up on the amazon.co.uk website. We're going to scroll down to look at the information. And right here, bestsellers rank BSR is 25 in computers. Now, clearly, outdoor garden lights have got nothing to do with computers. So this is in the wrong category, but it's not an error with the software. The software is bringing back the exact data that it's getting from Amazon. So why is this main rank important? Well, both these ranks are important. This is the rank for the subcategory, but the main rank is important as well, because if we're a seller, we don't want to be competing against a rank that's too high. So the lower the number, the higher the BSR, the bestsellers rank, and that means the more competitive as well. So we want to be definitely staying away from the top 100 for the main ranks, and really, ideally, we want to be looking for something of over 1,000. So what we can do here is we can filter, and we can filter by greater than 1,000. Now, the reason you're seeing not extracted here, it's not the software, it's me. I stopped the software running so that I could get back to this video demonstration. But if I'd left it running for another minute or so, it would have extracted the rest of the results. So here we have now the main rank, and we're listing everything over 1,000. And this would be really what we're looking for when we're going to be selling products as an Amazon seller. So this is giving us some really valuable information. We've got the main BSR, so the main bestsellers rank, and then we can look and also see the bestsellers rank in the subcategory as well. So if we were interested in this LED solar motion light, we would know that the BSR, the main BSR in the top level category is 1658. We would know that in the subcategory outdoor and lighting, the BSR is 34. And we'd also know all this other information here. Now, let me show you something else that you can do. First of all, we can go down here, we can delete all filters. Now, you can click to preview here to preview all of this in your browser so that you can see the images of the product as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we can see all these results in our browser along with the images as well. So outdoor lighting. Now, if you see any images here that are not outdoor lighting, they're indoor lighting, again, that is not the fault of the software. If it's listed like that on Amazon, the software is taking the data from Amazon. All right, so the software is only as good as the Amazon platform itself is. It's only as accurate as Amazon itself is. But whatever the software brings back, whatever that data is, that is the exact data that you're going to find on Amazon. But of course, you're doing it in a fraction of the time. And not only that, you are allowing yourself to find lots of opportunities that otherwise you probably never find because it would take you forever searching through the Amazon database. Now let's take a look at another feature. I can't show you all of the features of this tool, but I'm going to show you the main features. So first of all, I'm going to clear everything. And this time I'm going to try Amazon.com. And I'm going to do the manual select. Now this is really handy because what you can do here is if you want to dig down even further. So for example, we need to go and select something first. Let's just select Amazon.com and let's select bestsellers again. Now here you can select a main category and then a subcategory of that main category, but you can't dig down any further than that. If you want to dig down even further, you can go to manual select. And then what you can do is you can click here where it says categories, and that's going to open up a browser right in your window. So now what you can do is you can dig down even further. So you can dig down into the subcategories if you want to. So you can go here, you can choose a different category, and then you can dig down into the subcategories. And when you found the subcategory or the subcategory you want, you can click here to add, and you can then extract the data from that subcategory. Now, I will say one thing. If you dig down too far and to some very obscure search, then you won't be able to do it. It won't work. So the tool will only work if there is data to take. So if there's data to extract, it won't work if there's not enough data to extract. Now, if there's not enough data to extract, or if you're on a page that doesn't contain the right kind of data, so the data it needs is data from best-selling lists. So if you're on a page that doesn't have that data, you won't see this add button here. It'll be grayed out. So you'll know that you are not on the right kind of page. So that's briefly how that works. Now there is more to it because you can actually add a number of subcategories at the same time. But again, when you watch the tutorial videos on this tool, that'll all be explained.